Page 18, Ode to Joy, a very famous melody by Beethoven. In this lesson, they're introducing you to a new position, which means we got some new notes to learn. Now, hopefully, you know all these notes we've been using so far in the music. You know them instantly. You just know the names of them. Now we're adding more. Now we're adding these notes down here in the left hand. So you've already had here, so really they're adding these three. The C, the D, and the E. You see them in the music. The C is next to the bottom space, and D is the middle line, and E is the next space up here. So you need to know these notes now, because now we're down in this position, in the C position down here. We've been in C position in the right hand for some time. Now we're in C position in both hands. And remember, there's a lot of C positions. I got this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. There's C positions all over everywhere. The music tells us which one we're going to use. And according to the music, we're here. Because third finger is on this E. It's the E below middle C. So that's where we're going to be. Learn the names of the notes. Please don't be trying to write in the finger numbers and just read finger numbers. You're hurting yourself if you do that. It's easier now, but you're not learning what you need to learn to go on is the problem. Do the play and say it drill. Here, E, E, F, G, G. F and G you should know already. G, F, E, D, C, C, D. So you just play it and say it. So really there's only the three new notes to learn. So let's look this over and see what we get. It's 2 lines long, sort of. Treble and bass clef signs again. 4/4 time signature. I see a bunch of quarter notes and a half note toward the end. And you will notice the end of the last line, there's double bars. It's not the thin and thick bar that we normally see. That's the end of a piece. That's because the piece doesn't really end here. It goes on to the next page. So this page and the next page is actually the whole thing. But for this lesson, we're just dealing with this page because we're dealing with these notes. So let's see if we can, your hands here and you're playing the notes and you've done the play and say it drill and you've done all that. Okay, good. Then we think about the articulation, they don't give any, and the dynamics. The P at the beginning is soft. Piano for soft. Just nice and soft and gentle. They don't give a speed, just in the middle. This isn't fast. And you want to get to where you can play this without looking at the keyboard. So it's here. So you can play. Don't copy me, please. You play it. You read it. At the top of the page, they talk a little bit about stems. A stem is that little line that goes up or down from a note. You have the head of the note, and you have the stem. Now, you don't really have to worry about it unless you're handwriting music. You can keep, and there's exceptions to it. That makes it even more fun. The idea is between the note and the stem, they try and kind of keep everything centered in the staff. Within the staff, they don't want things running out any more than they have to. So the general rule is that if a note is on the middle line or above, they're going to make the stem go down. And if it's below the middle line, they're going to make the stem go up. Just an arbitrary rule, but that's what's been followed. So you'll notice in music a lot of times the stem, if it goes down if the note is higher up in the staff, and it goes up if the note is lower down in the staff. That's just something, it doesn't affect how you play it. It doesn't matter if the stem goes up or down, you just play it. It can matter in some cases later on. Well, we'll talk about that later on. Just right now, just be aware the stems might go up or down, but it doesn't affect how you play this. Now, at the end of each of these lines here, underneath the staff, they give another rhythm. It's called a dotted rhythm because there's a dotted note involved. I would prefer to wait and talk about dotted rhythms when we get there, because we haven't had eighth notes yet. We get that in the next lesson. When you're ready, let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go.